Welcome to paradise, my first taste of the DR. The plane doors opened. Wow, a wave of warm air hit me. It was like a hug, a tropical hug, full of promise. I could smell the sea, I could smell flowers, sweet, strong scents mixed together. The Dominican Republic. I was finally here. My stomach rumbled. I was ready for an adventure. I was ready for the food. This island, it felt alive. It pulsed with a special kind of energy. I knew this trip would be one for the books. People were smiling everywhere. Bright, genuine smiles. Music drifted from somewhere nearby. A lively beat, a merengue rhythm. It made you want to dance. Right there in the airport, the colors were so vibrant. Bright blues, sunny yellows, lush greens. It was a feast for the eyes. Even the air felt different. It was thick with humidity, but also with excitement. My kind of place. A place where stories are waiting to be found. I couldn't wait to explore, to get lost in the streets, to meet the locals, to hear their stories, and most importantly, to taste their food. I've heard so much about it. The fresh seafood, the tropical fruits, the hearty stews. My mission? To try it all. Every last bite. This wasn't just a vacation for me, this was a culinary journey, a deep dive into the heart of Dominican culture. One plate at a time. The Dominican Republic, it's more than just beaches. Though the beaches are incredible, it's a place with a deep soul, a rich history, a culture that's a beautiful mix. Taino, African, Spanish influences all swirled together, creating something unique, something special. I felt it the moment I stepped off that plane. This island had a story to tell, and I was here to listen, and to taste. Definitely to taste. My first real taste of the DR? Street food, of course. It's where the real flavor lives. I followed my nose down a busy street. The air was thick with delicious smells. Sizzling meat, fried plantains, sweet pastries. My eyes darted everywhere. So many choices, so little time, or maybe just enough time. I saw a vendor with a smoking grill. He was flipping something that looked amazing. This was it, my first stop. He called them chimi burgers. Not your average burger, let me tell you. This was a Dominican masterpiece. Seasoned ground beef or pork, piled high on a soft bun, topped with shredded cabbage, carrots, onions, and a secret pink sauce. Tangy, sweet, a little spicy. Oh, that sauce. It dripped down my chin. I didn't even care. This was pure, unadulterated joy, eaten right there on the sidewalk, cars honking, people chatting, pure Dominican energy. Then I found the pica pollo, crispy fried chicken, Dominican style. The skin was golden, so crunchy. The meat inside, juicy, tender, perfectly seasoned. They serve it with Tostones, fried green plantains, smashed flat, fried again until crispy, sprinkled with salt, simple, perfect. I could eat Tostones all day, every day. This wasn't just fast food, this was soul food, cooked with love, served with pride, right there on the street corner. And you can't forget the empanadas. Little pockets of dough, stuffed with all sorts of goodness, seasoned beef, chicken, cheese, sometimes even guava and cheese, sweet and savory, fried until golden brown, hot, flaky. You grab one, you take a bite. The filling bursts with flavor. It's the perfect snack, to eat while you walk, while you explore. The street food here tells a story, a delicious, vibrant story of the island. I was hooked, completely. Street food is amazing, but then there's home cooking, the kind of food made with generations of love. I was lucky. I got invited into a local home to taste real Dominican cooking, the heart of the island's flavor. The kitchen was bustling, full of laughter, the aroma of spices filled the air, cilantro, oregano, garlic, onions, the building blocks of so much goodness. This felt special, this felt real, a true taste of Dominican life. The star of the show? Sancocho, a hearty stew, the kind that warms your soul. It had everything in it, different kinds of meat, chicken, beef, pork, sometimes goat, and root vegetables, yuca, plantains, yautía, potatoes, simmered for hours, until everything was tender. The broth was rich, flavorful. Each spoonful was a taste of tradition, a taste of family. This wasn't just a meal, it was an experience, a celebration of abundance. Then came La Bandera Dominicana, the Dominican flag, the everyday lunch, rice, beans, meat, usually chicken or beef, served with a small salad and often tostones or ripe fried plantains. It sounds simple, but the flavors, oh the flavors. The rice cooked perfectly, the beans, rich and creamy, seasoned with herbs and spices, the meat, tender and savory. It's a balanced meal, a delicious meal, the kind of food that fuels the nation, every single day. And for dessert, habichuelas con dulce, sweet cream of beans. Yes, beans for dessert, red kidney beans, cooked with coconut milk, evaporated milk, sugar, cinnamon, cloves, raisins, sweet potato. It sounds unusual, but trust me, it's incredible. Creamy, sweet, spiced. It's a special treat, especially around Easter. but I'd eat it any time of year. This kind of food, made with care, it connects you to the place, to the people. It's unforgettable. Okay, my belly was full, for now, time for some adventure. The Dominican Republic isn't just about delicious food, it's about wild experiences too. I heard about ziplining, through the jungle canopy, flying like a bird, over lush green valleys. I had to try it, I'm always up for a thrill, especially if it comes with amazing views. So I strapped on a helmet, got into the harness, my heart was pounding, a little bit nervous, a lot excited. The first platform was high, really high. I looked down, a sea of green. Trees stretched as far as I could see. The guide gave me a thumbs up. "Ready?" he shouted over the wind. I took a deep breath, and then I jumped. Whoosh! The wind rushed past my face. I was flying, soaring over the treetops. The views were breathtaking, mountains in the distance, rivers snaking through the valleys below. It was pure adrenaline, pure freedom, line after line, each one different. Some were long and fast. Others took you through dense parts of the jungle, so close to the leaves. You felt like you could reach out and touch them. The guides were fantastic, so professional, so much fun. They made sure everyone was safe, and that everyone was having a blast. They told jokes, pointed out interesting plants and birds. They loved their island, and they loved sharing it. This wasn't just a ride, it was a way to see the DR from a totally new perspective. High above the ground, away from the hustle and bustle, just you and the jungle, the sounds of the birds, the rustling of leaves, the feeling of the wind. It was exhilarating. It made me feel alive. It's one of those experiences you talk about for years to come. Remember that time we went ziplining in the Dominican Republic? Yeah, I'll remember. Section 5. Riding the waves, surfing Cabaret's wild coast. After flying through the air, I wanted to hit the water. The north coast of the Dominican Republic is famous. Famous for wind, famous for waves. Cabaret. That's the spot, a legendary surf town. Known all over the world for kiteboarding, for windsurfing, and yes, for surfing. I'm not a pro surfer, not by a long shot. But I love the ocean, I love the challenge. So, I grabbed a board and headed for the waves. The energy in Cabaret is infectious. The beach was buzzing, colorful kites danced in the sky, windsurfers zipped across the water, and surfers, paddling out, waiting for that perfect wave. The water was warm, the sun was shining. Conditions looked good, even for a beginner like me. I found a local surf school, got a quick lesson. The instructor was patient. He showed me how to paddle, how to pop up. He made it look so easy. It's never as easy as it looks. I paddled out, my arms were already tired, waves crashed around me. I tried to catch one, missed, tried again, tumbled off the board, drank some seawater, laughed. This was harder than I thought, but it was fun. So much fun. The feeling of being in the ocean, the power of the waves. It's humbling, it's invigorating. Other surfers were out there. Some were amazing, carving up the waves, making it look effortless, inspiring. Finally, I caught a small wave, just a little one. I managed to stand up for a few seconds before wiping out again. But those few seconds? Pure joy. I felt like I was on top of the world. Cabaret has that magic. It pushes you, it challenges you, and it rewards you. With salty hair, a tired body, and a huge smile on your face. This town is a haven for water sports lovers. And for anyone who loves a good adventure. I get it. I totally get the hype. Section 6. Mountain highs, hiking to hidden Dominican waterfalls. The Dominican Republic has more than just coastlines. It has mountains, majestic, green, full of secrets. I heard whispers of hidden waterfalls, tucked away in the jungle. You had to hike to find them. That sounded right up my alley. A good hike with a beautiful reward at the end. So I traded my surfboard for hiking boots and set off to find some of these natural wonders. The air was cooler in the mountains, fresher. The trails were not always easy, sometimes muddy, sometimes steep, winding through dense forests past giant ferns under a canopy of tall trees. The sounds of the jungle surrounded me, birds calling, insects buzzing, the rustling of leaves under my feet. It was peaceful, it was challenging. My guide, a local man named Carlos, knew these mountains like the back of his hand. He pointed out medicinal plants, showed me animal tracks, and told stories of the area. Then, I heard it. The sound of rushing water getting louder and louder. We rounded a bend and there it was. A waterfall cascading down mossy rocks into a crystal clear pool below. It was breathtaking, absolutely stunning. The water looked so inviting, cool, refreshing. I didn't hesitate. I stripped down to my shorts and jumped in. The cold water was a shock at first, but then pure bliss, washing away the sweat, the tiredness of the hike. We visited a few different waterfalls that day. Each one unique, each one beautiful. Some were tall and powerful, others were smaller, more secluded, like secret oases. Swimming in those natural pools, surrounded by the sounds of the jungle, it was a magical experience, a reminder of the raw beauty of nature. This island keeps surprising me. From the beaches to the mountains, there's so much to discover, so much to explore. These mountain highs were unforgettable. Section 7, Sands of Gold Beach Bliss in Punta Cana and beyond. You can't talk about the Dominican Republic without talking about the beaches. They are famous for a reason. Miles and miles of soft sand, turquoise water, palm trees swaying in the breeze. It's the image of paradise. And it's real. Punta Cana is probably the most well-known. And yes, it's stunning. The resorts are luxurious, the beaches are pristine. Perfect for relaxing, soaking up the sun, sipping on a cold drink. Total bliss. But there's more to Dominican Republic beaches than just Punta Cana. So much more. I explored other areas. Las Terrenas on the Samana Peninsula. More laid back, a bit more wild. Beautiful, long stretches of sand backed by lush green hills. Playa Rincon, often voted one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. It lives up to the hype. A huge bay, white sand, clear, calm water on one side, wavier on the other. It felt untouched, unspoiled. I spent hours just walking along these beaches, feeling the soft sand between my toes, listening to the gentle lapping of the waves, watching the local fishermen bringing in their daily catch, kids playing in the surf. The pace of life here is slower, more relaxed. It forces you to unwind, to forget about your worries, to just be present in the moment. That's the magic of these beaches. They heal your soul. And the sunsets. Oh, the sunsets over the Caribbean Sea or the Atlantic Ocean, depending on where you are. They paint the sky with fire, oranges, pinks, purples. It's a daily spectacle and it never gets old. Sitting on the beach, watching the sun dip below the horizon, it's the perfect end to a perfect day. The beaches of the Dominican Republic, they are truly special. A gift from nature, to be cherished and enjoyed. Section 8, Echoes of History, Colonial Charm, and Mountain Vistas. Beyond the beaches and jungles there's history. Deep, rich history. The Dominican Republic was the first permanent European settlement in the Americas. Santo Domingo, the capital city, its colonial zone, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Walking through those streets, it's like stepping back in time. Cobblestone roads, ancient stone buildings, fortresses, cathedrals. Every corner tells a story. A story of discovery, of conquest, of resilience. I wandered through the Fortaleza Ozama, the oldest military fortress in the Americas. I imagined soldiers standing guard, looking out over the Ozama River. I visited the Cathedral Primada de America, the first cathedral built in the New World. Its architecture was stunning. So much detail, so much history within its walls. The Alcázar de Colón, the palace of Diego Columbus, son of Christopher. It was fascinating to see how they lived centuries ago. This city breathes history, but history isn't just in the cities, it's in the land itself. In the mountains I saw coffee plantations, sugar cane fields. These crops have shaped the island's economy and its culture for hundreds of years. Learning about the process, from bean to cup or from cane to rum, it gives you a new appreciation for these everyday products, and for the people who produce them. Their hard work, their traditions, passed down through generations. The views from the mountains are also part of this story. Looking out over the vast landscapes, you can almost feel the passage of time, the way the land has been shaped by nature and by human hands. The Dominican Republic has a complex past, a vibrant present, and a future full of promise. Exploring its historical sites and its natural vistas, it gives you a deeper understanding of this incredible island and its enduring spirit. Section 9. More than a trip. Why the DR stays with you. My time in the Dominican Republic, it was coming to an end. But this place, it was just beginning to live inside me. It's more than just a collection of beautiful sights or thrilling adventures or delicious meals, though it has all of those in abundance. There's something else here, something intangible, a warmth, a spirit that gets under your skin in the best possible way. It's a feeling that stays with you, long after you've left its shores. The food, of course, was epic. From the sizzling street chimneys to the comforting sancocho in a family kitchen. Each bite told a story of tradition, of flavor, of love. The adventures pushed my limits. Flying over jungles, riding wild waves, hiking to hidden waterfalls. They reminded me what it feels like to be truly alive, to embrace the unknown, to find joy in the challenge. These memories are now part of me. Vivid, unforgettable. The stunning views were everywhere. The endless turquoise beaches, the majestic green mountains, the charming colonial architecture. This island is a feast for the eyes, a constant source of wonder. But more than the landscapes, it was the people, their smiles, their laughter, their generosity, their pride in their country. They welcomed me, shared their culture, their stories, their homes. That human connection, that's what truly makes a place special. So, the Dominican Republic, is it an unforgettable travel experience? Absolutely, without a doubt. It's a place that engages all your senses, it excites your spirit of adventure, it fills your belly with incredible food, and it warms your heart with its people. It's a country of vibrant colors, lively music, rich history, and breathtaking nature. It's a place that invites you to explore, to taste, to live, and it leaves you wanting more. I know I'll be back. This island has a piece of my heart.